Democrats and Republicans, liberals and conservatives, all over the place. The bias issue has to do with what people like Gary, people like Gloria, and people like Peter do, not what people like I do.
But it's not
I think it kind of gets at the whole mixing of media. I mean, I think if you're a young person and you're being exposed to really great talk shows where reporters go on and express their opinions, then you're going to think maybe that's what we're all about. But if you were to read a newspaper story, you might see that it's somewhat different from that.
Do you think part of this is because we have so much media today and there's such intense competition, and because, among other things, there's been this huge advent of conservative opinion on talk radio, which we didn't have 20 years ago?
Absolutely right.
Do you think that's made a big difference?
But by virtue of doing our job of getting different opinions, some people just view that as liberal, just to listen to different points of view.
And if we went out and did a story about how bad it is, they won't let us show the caskets at Delaware, the radio would be full the next day. There they go again, out to make... they're against the war, they're against the president, they're just doing this to make him look bad. And I think it's hard to make that decision. Peter, on your level, do you guys weigh that?
Yeah, but we press it all the time. I mean, at the network level, we believe, unquestionably, I believe what Thomas Jefferson said. If you had a choice between a country without a government or without a press, he'd prefer a country without a government. Now, I'm not sure we'd go quite that far as Jefferson might have gone in that off moment that he had in discussing the relative merits of the press. But yes, I think at the national level we fight very hard for freedom of the press. We fight on essentially a political basis. We fight for everybody in the country to have as free and open access, including a long-standing fight we've had to get access to the federal courts. And one day I think will prevail. Thanks, Jesse, very much. Next question.
Thank you. My name is Tiffany.
Come right back after this.
Sometimes we didn't get the actual facts because, I mean, we think the one way, but it show up the other way. So sometimes the media try to hide a little bit to the general people.
I think it's too biased of an opinion. In most cases, more than that.
News. Here's your host, Peter Jennings.
Welcome back to Collin County Community College, and by the way, thanks to all of you at the college here who've made us so welcome tonight. They've done a fabulous job, and WFA has as well. It's been a really interesting partnership for us, and we continue. Yes, sir.